Hi, my name is Susie Polly-Smith, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to engage your online learner. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself because I think that's important for anybody who's going to be instructing or doing a presentation. I have joined this program about 6 months ago. I'm midway through, and I've had both styles of learning. I've had in-seat delivery mode as well as online. Initially, I really was leaning towards the in-seat delivery mode because I like to engage, I like to talk, I like to communicate, but I have found that this is very possible to do online depending on your instructor and depending on the tools that they use to make this happen. Obviously, online learning is here to stay, and it can be as effective as traditional type learning in the classroom. But in order for this to take place online, we need to engage our students. And how do we do that? But I will tell you, your level of involvement as the instructor will definitely affect the level of involvement of your learners. One researcher mentions specific strategies such as moving away from recorded lectures and readings, homework, and tests and move towards active learning environment, visual teams, games, case studies, etc. So the first thing I'd like to talk to you about is mentoring rather than teaching. Actually, mentoring rather than lecturing. You only have limited time if you do a collaborate session. So this is really important with your online students. In fact, with information at your students' fingertips online, we are really just mentoring. They're doing a lot of things independently. They're doing all their readings independently, and we're just there to tie ideas together. So we already are more in a mentoring mode. Second, develop an online learning community. Schedule weekly or bi-weekly collaborate sessions. This way, students can have a voice, a face, and have some interaction with the instructor. Get to know your students a little bit better this way. Ask questions. This allows adult learners to share their experiences, which is really one of my favorite things in the classroom. I like hearing about what other people do. And I think there's a lot to be learned, not only from our instructors, but from our colleagues in the classroom. You don't want your student to feel isolated, and this is the #1 way to bring your students together and give them a collective environment. Third, encourage participation. This culture can be created during online environments. Students will come to a collaborate session, and believe it or not, if you're collaborating, they're going to be a little bit more prepared, knowing that they might have to participate. They're going to need to know their readings even though they're behind a computer. With weekly collaborate sessions, it makes students feel safer that they actually have an instructor to reach out to, and they can even communicate with their colleagues in the classroom. Engaging students through debates is another great way to get involvement. Have your students read case studies and create papers on their reactions. Ask students to take a position on the case study. Have them post their study online, then respond to each other's papers. This can be done through discussion boards, which we do in this class and I've done in others. The fifth and final way that you can really involve your online learner is through social media, and my partner Rachel will finish the rest of that part of the information.